Very well. Let's start.
Hi, teacher. Good night.
Hi, how are you?
Excellent. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks for asking. Just like I said, I'm still sick, but no problem. Okay, excellent. So we are practicing the reading section of Lingua Skill. Okay, so we're going to practice some more questions. Very well, guys. So here it is. You can see my screen now. This kind of question, like we checked yesterday, this is called read and select. That's the kind of question we have here. What do we have to do in this activity? Well, here you have to check a notice, a diagram, a sign, a memorandum, or a letter. Basically, it's like a text, and you need to be able to summarize this text and to choose the correct answer. Okay, how can we do this? We can do this following the technique that I showed you before, scanning. Do you remember what is scanning? Do you
It's
remember what
it's
is
to
scanning?
find it's to find a word.
To find key words. Exactly. So just to get the specific information. So here we have to check what is the most important in the diagram, in the chart, in the text that we have here. We have to choose a couple of keywords, and this is going to help you to summarize the text and to reduce it to a minimum of one sentence. And then you will choose the answer you think is correct here. You have three options. Be careful, the three options we have here, there is only one that is correct. There's only one that is correct. One sentence, for example, can have contradictory information. So the sentence is not only incorrect, but it's contradictory. You can have other kind of answer that it has information that is not mentioned here. So be aware that you don't choose an answer that has either contradictory or no information given, right? We cannot suppose or understand something that is not in the text. So all the information that you need is here, and you need to be able to get the principal points. So let's read this chart, please. Can you help me, Miguel, to read the chart? This is like an announcement. It's like an advertisement, maybe. Es un anuncio, right? Miguel, can you please help me read it?
Yes, teacher. Babysitter want for two children. Every Tuesday evening, some Wednesday evenings. Experience essential and must have own transport. ring Carol to find out what's involved.
Okay, very well. So first, try to understand what kind of text is this. So what kind of text is this? What is the purpose of this announcement or advertisement, I would say, advertisement? What is the purpose of this advertisement?
Somebody's looking at babysitter for two children.
Very well. So this is an advertisement for, hold on. Yeah, so this is a job vacancy, right? This is a job vacancy. So very well, it's an advertisement and it's announcing a job vacancy. Very well, this is the kind of text. What do you think are the keywords in this information, in this text? What are the keywords?
Babysitter, transport,
Evenings.
So the requirements, right? We have every Tuesday, experience, transport, and ring, call. All right, very well. So now according to these keywords, which are every Tuesday, experience, transport, ring, Carol, you see, we reduced the information from this text to the most important keywords. Now, I will give you 30 seconds for you to choose the answer A, B, or C. So go ahead. You have 30 seconds. Okay, so what is the right answer? Okay, the only right answer is letter C. Or the option C, right? Carol wants a babysitter who has looked after children before. So let's analyze the other options. Letter A or option A, the first option says Carol can provide transport for the babysitter if necessary. Is this true or false?
It's false
How do we know it's false?
because it is essential must have the transport.
Exactly, must have on transport. So this is contradictory information is what I explained to you, right? The other one says Carol requires the babysitter on the same 2 evenings every week. What are 2 evenings every week? Tuesday and Wednesday. So, if someone wants to work here, they need to work every Tuesday, right? Here it says every Tuesday evening. But it says some Wednesday evenings. So, cada martes y algunos miércoles, no todos los miércoles. So, for example, we know that every Tuesday, but once in a time, every once in a while, de vez en cuando, te va a requerir el miércoles de la noche. So, the sentence, Carol requires a babysitter on the same 2 evenings every week, is false. Okay? Therefore, we have the last option. Carol wants a babysitter who has looked after children before. So, look after is, what is the meaning of look after? This is a phrasal verb. Look after. What is the meaning of look after?
I take care.
Take care. Muy bien. Take care. Cuidar, ¿verdad? So, the options it says, Carol wants a babysitter who has looked after children before. So, do we have this information in this text? Yes, it says experience essential. All right, so yeah, obviously they are not using the same words. Aquí no dicen experience, pero se entiende lo mismo, right? Someone who has taken care or looked after children before, so experience is essential. Okay, so can you see how the answers, they are not like very obvious, right? They won't use the same thing, because the point is that you understand the information given, so you can give an answer. So that's why this last option is correct. Any questions?
Noted.
Any questions? Okay, very well. Let's move on. The next one. So, what kind of question is this? Well, this one is phrases with blanks. Candidates read a phrase missing a word or a blank space and choose the right word to fill in that blank. There are 4 options for each blank. And the question says, particular attention should be to correct spelling and punctuation. Okay. So the question is, do we say paid, taken, made, or put? And we need to know what this verb refers to, right? Particular attention, this sentence is in passive voice. Yeah, that's why we were checking this in previous classes. And we need to know the verb, whatever the verb is talking about. What does the verb, any of the verbs, todavía no sabemos qué verbo, ¿no? But what is the verb referring to? ¿A qué se refiere el verbo? I mean, the verb is applying to what? El verbo se está aplicando a qué? Spelling, punctuation, particular,
Correct.
attention. El verbo aplica particular attention. Okay, so the question is, do we say attention paid, attention taken, attention made, or attention put? Okay, so this is a question of vocabulary. Es una pregunta de vocabulario, no es de gramática. How do we know that? Well, because all the verbs are in the same form, están de la misma forma, que están en pasado participio. Paid, taken, made, put. Entonces no es una pregunta de gramática, es una pregunta de vocabulario. So basically it's asking you, ¿cómo se dice prestar atención? Pay attention, take attention, made attention, or put attention. Okay, so I will give you 15 seconds, 15 segundos. Las preguntas de vocabulario no tienen que ocuparnos tanto tiempo. Okay, 15 seconds. Please write your answers on the chat. Okay, so please everyone provide your answer. So the correct answer is paid. Particular attention should be paid. Yeah, we don't say put attention. Put attention no existe, no es correcto. We say pay attention. Presta atención, se dice pay attention, no put attention. The other ones are kind of obvious, right? Los otros son más obvios, como que take attention, pay attention, but you know what's the problem here? It's a problem that first, this is a literal translation to Spanish. Poner atención, put attention es una traducción literal del español que no es correcta. Okay, put attention doesn't exist. Why? Because we don't say put in English. En inglés, de hecho, no es poner atención, es pagar atención. Yeah, that's why you say pay attention. Pay attention, yeah. Why is it confusing? Why some people say put attention? Well, at least in Spanish, I realize that many teachers said put attention. I don't know why, but one of the reasons is what I told you, right? It's a literal translation. Entonces, si alguien traduce literalmente presta atención, pero poner atención más bien. Entonces, poner is put, atención is attention. So many get lost in this point, but it's not like that. We don't say put attention. Other reason is that, I don't know, but for some sound funny, ¿no? Para algunos suena divertido decir put attention, ¿no? So I think that's why many repeat it, and maybe it's like kind of Mandela effect, pero es como un efecto Mandela, ¿no? Sabe que creemos que algo es de una forma, se repite tanto que creemos que es verdad cuando nunca se dice de esa forma, ¿no? So this could be a kind of the thing. Anyway, se dice pay attention, no put attention. Okay. Very well. Any questions? Questions? So we say pay attention, no? So what can help you? Yesterday we checked a topic that was idioms. Do you remember? Now there's another topic you need to master for your exam, that is collocations. So some of the vocabulary questions in the exam, they are about collocations. Okay, what is a collocation? We're going to read this part of the chart. We're going to read this text. Can you please read, Ulises, what is a collocation?
What is a collocation? Collocation means a natural combination of words. It refers to the way English words are closely associated with each other. For example, pay and attention go together, as do commit and crime. Blonde goes with hair and heavy with rain.
And can you read the next part? Why learn collocations? Please, Heidi, can you read why learn collocations?
Yes, teacher. Why learn collocations? You need to learn collocations because they will help you to speak and write English in a more natural and accurate way. People will probably understand what you mean if you talk about making crime or say there was very hard rain this morning. But your language will sound unnatural and might perhaps confuse. Did you mean that there was a lot of rain, or perhaps that there was a hailstorm?
Okay, very well. Also says, learning collocations will also help you to increase your range of English vocabulary. So, let's see. Collocation, ¿qué es una colocación? Collocation, una colocación significa una combinación natural de palabras. For example, we have here some synonyms. Pay, la palabra pay, el verbo pay, y attention van juntos, no put. Right? Let's say that these are like married words. Son como palabras que están casadas una con otra, ¿no? So you don't, well, you can, but you usually don't separate them, right? And we say commit a crime, ¿no? También decimos commit a crime, cometer un crimen. Blonde va con cabello y heavy va con rain, con lluvia, right? Para decir que está lloviendo fuerte. So this combination of words helps you to talk, to speak English accurately, de forma precisa. Because like we said yesterday, there are some expressions, por ejemplo, ¿cómo se dice que está lloviendo a cántaros? It's raining cats and dogs. This is not a literal translation from Spanish, obviously. So it has its own pattern and its own words to describe the expression. So here, try to understand, like, there are some English words that behave like an outfit, right? So an outfit, you can obviously wear any clothes you want, right? You can wear long socks, puedes utilizar calcetas largas y shorts. You can wear maybe tennis shoes with a smoking. Podrías utilizar un vestido, un traje elegante con zapatos deportivos. But this is not normal, right? This is not something people wear all the time. So outfits tend to be something they match together, right? Doesn't matter if it's men or for women. We are like, como que esta camisa no combina con esta corbata. Or, I don't know, this shirt doesn't match very well with these trousers, and so on, right? So some English words are the same. Si tú quieres decir lluvia fuerte y dices hard rain, pues es como, imagínense, como, no sé, utilizar verde, café, o morado con amarillo. I don't know, something like that, right? So that's why in this practice question, we have, yeah, you can say put attention. Alguien puede ejemplo, put attention. Y un nativo diría, ok, entiendo lo que dices, pero no es natural, ¿ya? So that's why it says, right, esto te va a ayudar a incrementar tu rango de vocabulario en inglés, and you avoid translating into English. Entonces, esta va a haber preguntas en el examen que son como esas, son preguntas de vocabulary, no son de gramática, hay que saber qué colocación. También les voy a enviar este libro, que es de English Collocations, igualmente viene con muchos temas, muchos capítulos, and you can see, right, like many interesting things, and you will know how to use English naturally. Let's see, for example, alcanzar un acuerdo, ¿no? Reach agreement. Tener una conferencia de prensa, hold a press conference. You can check the chapters that you are more interesting to you. Hay capítulos de cualquier tema. And you can check this book. Obviously, the most natural way, you know what it is? To learn collocations. What do you think is the most natural way to learn collocations? In vocabulary, in phrasal verbs, in idioms. What is the most natural way? Like I told you yesterday too.
Idioms, teacher.
Idioms, idioms, collocations, phrasal verbs, vocabulary. How can I learn all this in a natural way? ¿Cómo puedo aprenderlo de forma natural? Más natural. Que a lo mejor estudiar este
To
libro.
watch movies or videos, or
Exactly.
I don't know, like read.
Exactly. So conversations with natives, that's the first thing. If you don't have a native friend to talk to, so movies, series, podcasts, and that you check, if you are into social media, check posts in English. This is going to help you because you will see how people speak every day. Like we are in Mexico, people don't speak English around us, but we can make our word like an English thing, you know, like an English atmosphere. So you need to have these kind of activities and recreational, think like a recreational activity, una actividad de ocio y de estudio al mismo tiempo, you know, is really useful, and that's the best way. Music, and that's why. So when it's more natural to you, va a ser algo como, put attention, no me suena bien. Take attention, no, pay attention. A lo mejor no sabes por qué, pero como lo viste en películas, en series, and so now your brain knows, and it's better prepare for without you thinking, you know, because that's how when you learn in natural. So you have these exercises, it's natural to give a correct answer. Okay, let's check the next exercise. What is this exercise? We're going to check the guide, and is blanks with multiple choice. Candidates choose the right word or phrase to fill in the blanks of a text. There are 4 options for each blank. Entonces son espacios en blanco con opciones múltiples. Here you're given these text, which, well, it's about 2 paragraphs. It's not very long. And for each question, for example, you can see 11. We have 4 options. Question 12 or blank 12, el espacio en blanco 12, 4 options. 13, other 4 options. So this is going to take us some time to answer. Now, before starting, when you have this exercise, what is the first thing we need to do to answer this exercise? What do you think? Lo hemos mencionado anteriormente, pero ¿qué es lo primero que hay que hacer para resolver este ejercicio? What is the first thing that comes to your mind?
Scanning.
Exactly. You're going to do skimming. You're going to read the text to get a general idea. No vamos a leer el texto completo. Vamos a leer solamente una leída, como diríamos, eso se llama skimming. So you can get the general idea. Obviously, the title helps you. El título te ayuda a hacerte una idea de qué trata. German College Annual Report. Ok, un reporte anual de un colegio. Ok. This tells you a lot, right? Just the title. Now, you will read. I will give you 15 seconds. Have a look. 15 segundos para obtener la idea general. You can check 15 seconds. Actually, de hecho sería como en 10 segundos for short text. Okay, so stop. Now you have the general idea, you know, more or less, like, so you know a little bit what is it about. Right? Okay, ahora sí vamos a contestar. So, how does it work? Well, you have to know that in order to answer each of the blanks, you need to read from period to period. Hay que leer de punto A punto. That means in order to answer exercise 11, you don't need to read the whole text. You only need to read what we have before and after the gap. Always pay attention what you have before and after the gap. So I need to read from the to disappointing. And according to what you read, you complete with one of these possible answers. Okay, so can I have, vamos a leer leyendo. Fer, can you please read from this to disappointing?
This has been a successful year for the college. The number of part-time students increased to a record high. There was a small fall in the number of the full-time students, which was disappointing.
Okay, very well. So let's read 11. So we have, despite, we can say, the number of part-time students increased to a record high, comma, despite there was, although there was, even there was, or anyway there was. Okay, well, this is actually this is a grammar question, es una pregunta de gramática. And we have 15 seconds, so you can give me an answer. You can write on the chat para escoger alguna de estas cuatro. So please write your answer on the chat. You have 15 seconds. Okay. Everyone wrote your answers. I see we are 9. Son 9, pero a veces veo 5 o 6 respuestas. I want everyone to participate. Okay, the correct answer is although. Although, letter B, let's say. Excellent. Excellent choice. Muy bien. Although, any questions?
No, teacher.
Not the church.
Good. So the other one that could be despite, because this is the other problem. The other ones are not really, they are like really false, right? But what about despite? It says the number of part-time students increased to a record high. We have something positive, right? And then it says there was a small fall in the number of full-time students, which was disappointing. So here we have something good. And after the gap, we have something bad. So what is although? Although, like we check in the first classes, this is a conjunction, okay? And this is a conjunction of contrast. The purpose of this, although, is to contrast. Okay, cuando contrastamos es eso, ¿no? Algo bueno, algo malo, algo pequeño, algo grande, poco con mucho. So in this case, we have the number of part-time students increased. Although, yo lo sería como pero, but there was a small fall in the number of full-time students. So very well, although is the correct option, despite this, a pesar de, no? So we couldn't say despite, because despite is not really contrasting here. Okay, so although. Okay, ¿qué otras opciones hay para although? Bueno, si tuviéramos though, pues también sería correcto. or even though, también existe even though. Those could be another option. También si estuviera but, pues también podríamos escoger but. Okay, so in this case, the only correct option is although. Okay, let's continue reading, please. Victor, can you read from arise to temporary?
Okay, a rise in fees for full-time course was almost certainly the main for this fall, which we are confident we will be temporary.
Thank you. Okay. So here we have a comprehension question, una pregunta de comprensión. So it says, the main for this fall, we have before and after the gap. So what can we say? The main thought for this fall, which would be el principal pensamiento de esta caída. The main purpose for this fall, the main idea for this fall, or the main reason for this fall. So I will give you 15 seconds to choose any of these four. Okay, very well. So, a ver, ¿qué pusimos? Reason. Algunos pusieron idea, reason, idea. Como que están disputados entre idea and reason. Well, the correct option is the main reason. La principal razón. So, let's read again. Un incremento en las colegiaturas, fees, for full-time courses, para los cursos de tiempo completo, was almost certainly, fue casi completamente seguro, o casi seguro, la principal razón. Okay. So no, not idea, right? The main idea, la principal idea, la principal razón, right? Okay, questions?
No, teacher, thank you.
Very
No.
well. So we read, you see, we're reading from period to period. That's what you need to do. Necesitamos leer de punto a punto. Yeah, because everyone has its own idea. Okay, cada uno tiene como su propia idea. Okay, so now we read, Miguel, please can you help me read from we to improve?
Yes, teacher. We are pleased, however, that the results of students in public examinations continued to improve.
Okay, very well, thank you. Now, we have our students achieved, won, completed, or reached. This is a vocabulary question. Es una pregunta de vocabulario. This is related to public examinations. This is close. Esto es como lo que hablamos de las collocations. Okay, como con el de pay attention is the same thing. What is the most what is the best thing to use with public examinations? Public examinations is like exams, all right? Public exams. So we say achieve exams, win exams, complete exams, or reach exams. And we are talking about results. Sorry, entonces se me pasó, por eso hay que leer antes y después. Results, resultados. In exámenes, we say achieve, win, complete, or reach. You can choose now the answer. You have 10 seconds. Please, everyone, write your answer. You have 10 seconds. Okay, so we say, okay, vamos a leer. Entonces, we are pleased, estamos felices, sin embargo, de que los resultados de nuestros estudiantes, and we would say, okay, achieved. Achieved. ¿Qué significa achieved? Lograr. Right? It's letter A. Very well, Chris. So it says, los resultados que nuestros alumnos alcanzaron en los exámenes públicos, or like all the universities, continue to improve, siguió mejorando. So, okay, resultados que nuestros alumnos alcanzaron. So we will have to discuss, right? Tenemos que discutir. Achieved or reached. Achieve es lograr, reach, alcanzar. So I see, right, there is some confusion. It's normal because you could say, okay, the results, they see this reach. What do you think, guys? Are you confused? Do you think achieve is the correct one? Do you think reach is the correct one?
I think it's reached because they continue to improve. Maybe achieve will be the will be final results.
Okay, so makes sense. Do you have any other opinions? Okay, so now let's see. Why not reach? Okay, reach could work in case we had like something to reach. You know, when you reach, for example, try to think something literal. You reach a shelf, no necesitas alcanzar una repisa. So we have something to reach. Hay algo que alcanzar. In this case, we're talking about the results, right? And we need to have, I don't know, I could say the student reached, I don't know, +8, that is like in the United States is the best, no? Reached +8 in his exam. Or you could say the company reached excellent results we have something to reach, right? But in this case, in the sentence, it doesn't say what you are reaching, right? It doesn't say if they got 10, if they got A, if they got 95. It doesn't say what. So when we talk about results in public examinations and we don't have anything to reach, so that's why the best option here is achieved. The results our students achieved. They lograron unos resultados. We don't know which, and we don't know what was the goal. We don't know what they wanted to achieve, but that's why we would say achieving the best. Is the best word, is the one that sounds more natural than reach. Aunque reach también nos puede hacer como titubear un poco. There will be some questions that are like this, right? And some of the answers like win or complete, well, they are not really difficult. So we were like thinking reach or achieved. In this case, we say achieved. Okay. Very well. What else can we do? So you are thinking, okay, I want to improve this thing. Maybe I don't know I don't know the best word. What other tools do I have? Ok, les voy a mostrar otra herramienta que pueden utilizar para practicar estos collocations. A ver. Ok. And is this website que se llama Lingui. You can use it to practice. It's very helpful. What is Lingui? Well, Lingui helps you to do two things. So you write, for example, vamos a poner este preciso ejercicio, ¿no? Achieve results. Okay. So it has two things. So some people use a translator or a dictionary, right? The problem is that if you use a dictionary, you don't get the context. Here, this website gives you all the, it gives you all the websites, todos los sitios web donde se menciona esa frase o palabra que escribiste. En este caso, achieve results. Okay. So here you get the website. This is taken from, pues es de la Unión Europea, ¿no? Un artículo escrito por la Unión Europea. Well, no, we don't expect mistakes, no esperamos errores, right? Here you have the translation. Aquí tenemos la traducción. So you can see here, okay, to achieve results, we can achieve results, Y aquí vemos todos los ejemplos donde en otros lugares han utilizado achieve results. Okay. Okay, so you know now how to use it. Let's imagine you have a word that you don't know how to use, una palabra extraña. I don't know, let's think about, okay. Quizá no es extraña, pero a lo mejor no sabemos cómo utilizarla, right? Que es lo más importante, utilizar el vocabulario en el contexto. Digamos que yo no conozco esta palabra, remembrance. Okay, so I go here y veo ejemplos de qué significa remembrance. And here you see them with the context, which is easier, so you can use it too, para que sepas y tú puedas utilizar también esa palabra según el contexto. This is something you can do to help you to check some words or some phrases. Puedes poner literalmente una frase y te van a aparecer si aparece. Si no aparece o aparece otra palabra, que sí que no estás utilizando la palabra de forma correcta. So you can check here. So I left you the link there. Se llama Lingui and it has for many other languages, but this is a really good form to study. Okay. Very well. So you can check this one. Let's check now 14. Please, can you read, Cres, plants From plans to Arabic.
Plans for the coming year, starting new part-time courses in nursing and in Arabic.
Okay. So plans for the coming year hold, contain, include, consist. Okay, plans for the coming year. Estamos hablando de los planes para el siguiente año. Hold, contain, include, consist. This is a comprehension question. I will give you 15 seconds to write your answer. Muy bien. Pueden utilizar Lingui si quieren para, so you can check the best one. All right, so plans for the coming year. The correct answer, ya pusieron toda su respuesta, nada más 4 han escrito. And we are 9. Okay, include, letter C, include. Okay, any questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, why not consist? When you use consist, you need a preposition which is consist on. Consist on. Cuando quiere decir consiste en inglés tienes que poner on después de consist. Si tuviéramos un on, pues claramente tendríamos que poner consist. But we don't have it. So we cannot say consist starting. You need to say consist on starting. You can check in Lingui. Consist on y ver qué frases hay con consist, ¿no? Y aquí pone, ¿no? Researchers consist on services, must consist on the one hand of a, consist on. Ok, entonces vemos que sí, efectivamente consist siempre va acompañado de on. Include. Vamos a ver cómo se utiliza include. Ok, include, countries, fun. So you can check here, right? Aquí no he visto alguno que tenga un verbo después de include. Okay. So you can check, right? So the correct option is include. Very well. Finally, we're going to read, please, Ulises, can you read from in addition to region?
In addition, the college will work with local business on more courses that will prepare students for jobs in the region.
Okay, let's pay attention. So we say on, we work local businesses, on aiming, on expecting, on designing more courses, on intending. Pues aquí tenemos que preguntarnos, a ver, ¿qué se puede hacer con la palabra cursos? Aiming courses, expecting courses, designing courses, or intending courses. So you have 15 seconds. Okay, this one is easy, right? So the correct option is designing more courses. Ok, entonces dice, el colegio trabajará con negocios locales para diseñar más cursos que prepararán a los estudiantes. Very well. Any questions?
No, teacher, thank you.
Very well. So check Lingui. All right. Better. Watch a movie, watch a series, vean una película, vean una serie y utilicen Lingui. A lo mejor vean una frase nueva, no lo entienden. Check Lingui and you will get examples and you will get translation. So it's a very useful website. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for today. See you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.